home a native son who is dear to all our hearts. A man who has spread the proud name of Ireland all over the grand United States. So it is with pleasure we say, welcome home, Steve Lennon. Welcome home, the lad who left our dear village of Shanbally so many years ago.
Oh, that's a great speech.
Lovely, no doubt.
That's the best speech I ever did here.
I am not finished yet. So many years ago, with all his worldly possessions in a paper bag, and his shirt tails making rabbit ears through the seat of his trousers, while the soles of his shoes ventilated his feet.
Ah, that's a lie, so it is. Did my own shop fit him out from top to toe? What are you talking about, man?
Well, with you, Barney Gill, stick it in your own advertisement, eh? Now, you stick to your own job and stop criticizing my speeches. Are the decorations ready outside yet?
Well, isn't Barney's own daughter doing that thing this very minute? And hold a dab have flags and flowers?
They have to be ready by tomorrow, so they have.
Ah, it will be. Just leave it all to Maureen. Sure, it's not for the committee to be worrying themselves with such mundane matters.
Them's your very own words, Tig. Delegate the responsibilities, you said. Delegate the responsibilities.
Ah, that I do. Right. There was another jar and I'll rehearse me speech.
Right, it's a good idea.
Again, Billy.
Listen.
Well, now, what's all this? What's going on?
Steve Lenihan, is it yourself?
The very, very same.
Here, remember, I'm Barney.
Hello, Steve.
Barney.
I'm Billy Rudd.
How are you, Steve?
What do you think of the old place?
Oh, it hasn't changed.
Hey, listen, we weren't expecting you till tomorrow.
Well, I'm sorry to bust up your preparations, lads, but I'm behind schedule. I've got to be out of here for South America tonight on business.
Oh, business. Don't talk to me about business. I own the shop down the road.
Well, anyway, it's glad to see. It's a pity you won't be staying long.
Any time today or tomorrow.
Well, now, Steve, you'll be having a drink.
This is Molly, who was knee-high to a grasshopper. Look, before I went away.
The very same. Now, what are we getting you?
My speech. I nearly forgot the speech. We are all here gathered today to welcome back our native son.
He hasn't time to hear it now.
It's true. There's no time for speechifying.
Oh, that's a lovely piece of stuff. It must have cost a power of money, that, huh?
£100.
Didn't I tell you the man was a millionaire? What's £100?
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. But you must have worked awful hard for it all the same, Steve.
Well, I did and I didn't. And then it's just a case of combining brains and capital, that's all.
Of course, that's all. I mean, we all knew you had the brains, but where did you get the capital? You hadn't a penny when you left here, you know.
That's downright libel, Barney Gill. We all know that Steve's grandmother, the widow Cooney, Lord rest her soul, left him 20 bright golden sovereigns in a box under the bed. That's what gave Steve his start, wasn't it, Steve?
Well, if the old girl had it, she never told me. No, I never had a dime before I made the gold strike.
Gold strike? Did you hear that, Billy?
I did indeed.
Hey, did he say gold strike?
That's what he said.
Oh, that's what I thought he said.
He did, for sure.
Was it a big strike?
Did you ever hear the like? Was it a big strike? Why, I'm sure Steve here has half-filled Fort Knox with the stuff this very day.
Well, not as much as all that. No, a handful of nuggets or more, that's all I needed.
You mean you still got them?
Right here with me. Look at this. What do you think of that? Look at that. Hey?
Oh, lovely. Real lovely to be sure.
Oh, real shiny, like gold.
Of course it's gold. King Midas himself couldn't have done better.
Hey, Steve, you mean to tell me you went all the way to California to bring these back?
You must be out of your mind. You could have stayed here in Shanbally and got better. Oh, better. And much bigger. Much bigger. I know what you're thinking. But I'm telling you, there's gold up there in that old quarry. Fine gold. Lovely Irish gold. A real crock of it.
Don't listen to that elf. It's as bad as a hat.
I'm telling you, there's gold up in that old quarry.
Nothing, so.
And one day, I'm going to find it.
I hope you do, Mike.
Ah, sure he will. From the grave itself, and him wearing his shift.
Oh, yes. And the day I find it, you'll be buzzing about like the old black crow that you are, trying to stake your claim like the rest of them.
Oh, sure he will, all right.
Ah, yes, but it'll be too late. The quarry will be mine.
Wait a minute.
Mike.
With all this talk, the thought's gone right out of my head. Molly, here, come on. Give me a hand here.
Come on now, Sean, give us another tune.
Well, it's been a grand evening, me buckos, and a real welcome you've given me. But it's time for parting, and a last goodbye to the memory of my dear old granny.
Now, sure, I'll be walking.
No. I'll stay here, the lot of you, and drink me departure in something stronger than the air I'll be flying through this night.
Yeah, you're
Isn't he?
great to see you.
Take care of yourself.
Watch yourself.
All the best.
I saved Judy, do you see?
Sean, I want to have a look at my old granny's cottage.
Where I lay my head, up in the sky or down in bed, home is where my heart will be, because my home is where all friendly faces always seem Please, God, and always be home for me, Ireland.
I know it's a sad thing. Poor Stephen is watery grave and not one of us there to see him laid to rest.
Oh, well, sure, we're doing the next best thing. You know, it's a grand wake, sort of, isn't it?
Excuse me.
Huh?
Was this Steve Linehan, a friend of yours?
A friend. He was the closest friend we ever had, am I right?
Right.
And we could have all lost our lives on that ground aeroplane with Steve begging us to go with him.
You're right there, Hank. He did it all.
Huh. I don't ever remember him saying that at all.
And how could you remember it? You were flat out under the table with malt gushing out of your ears. If you could hold your few jars the way I do, that is, if there was anything to hold,
Oh, aye. Fill him up again, Mr. Ryan. And have one for yourself.
It's a pleasure. Oh.
I found it, Billy Ryan. I found it.
Take that blasted dirty thing off my clean counter.
Look for yourself. Gold. Huh? Real gold. Would you believe that now?
Did you really find this?
Yes, indeed I did.
Do you mind me asking where?
No, I'm not telling anyone.
Never mind. That's gold right enough.
It's like I always said. I always knew there was gold here. Many's the day Mike and myself used to go for a day's prospecting, didn't we, Mike?
Yeah. Have you a telephone here, Mr. Ryan?
There's one in the corner.
Hey, thanks.
Gold.
Billy, if a large one of Mike, we'll have one of the house.
On the house.
Aye.
Hello. I want to book a call to London, please. At the Daily Globe. The number is Fleet Street, 2185. Aye. Gold found in Shanbally. No. Ireland's big gold strike. Aye.
The arrival of their flight EI-155 from London. For passengers travelling to the Shanbally Goldfields, there is a special coach service departing from the terminal building in 20 minutes.
Right.
So ends another successful day for the directors of the Shanbally Prospecting Company. Follow me, boy. Out with the bottle there, we drink the day we took over the quarry.
Right. Listen, we don't own it all, you know. What about old Mike?
We gave Mike a plot, didn't we? But we are the principal shareholders.
That's a waste of time. Has any one of them found a glimpse of the gold since Mike's first strike? Will you tell me that?
Patience, patience. Maybe they're looking in the wrong place. Well, now, I must have out my business. I'll see you boys later.
Well, I'll be off. I have work to do, I'm thinking. Oh, you'll clear all this lot up.
Who's that? What are you doing here? I followed you and Ryan, and look what I found. Gold. Aye. It's another strike for sure. Right here. Where'd you find it? Over here. Come on.
Hey! Hey! Ada!
Who's that?
It's me, Billy Ryan. Look what I found.
You know what I'm thinking?
Oh, I know what you're thinking.
It's Steve Lenihan's gold.
No gold strike.
No gold strike.
Oh, hell of a let loose when the prospectors hear of this. They'll tear my place apart.
On my part as well.
And links a lot of us.
Wait now, hold on, the lot of you. This may not be as bad as you think it is. Father, look round for the rest of Stevie's gold.
Well, what do we do now?
Don't rush me, don't rush me. This requires a lot of thought. A lot of thought this requires. And a large ball of malt to help it on. Come on, back to the office.
Look, I'm telling you, there's going to be real trouble with them fellas growling and grousing every day because they haven't had a smell of the gold.
Then it's up to us to remedy it, right?
Right.
It was Steve Lenihan's gold, right?
Right.
And Steve has gone to a Watery grave.
Right.
Right.
And what were his last words? Of course you don't remember. He said, I'd like to leave it to you, but I can't. It's me luck. Right?
Right.
Well, he did leave it to us in a manner of speaking. It would have been his last will and testament to leave it to us if he thought that that aeroplane was going to dive into the sea.
True enough. But what's that got to do with the prospectors trying to break us up?
I'm trying to tell you, am I not? Now, this is what we do. We plant the gold.
Of course. And then they find it.
I have the official claims office.
Naturally, they bring it here.
It's weighed and registered.
Put in the safe.
Then we nip it out. We plant it somewhere else. It's as easy as kiss hands.
Before the start of our next program, here is a late news flash. The Shan Valley gold strike. Renewed activity has been reported in the Shan Valley area, and widespread deposits of gold have been discovered. Our parliamentary correspondent reports that opposition leaders intend to ask questions in the Dáil on the attitude of the government. And it is hinted from a reliable source that a nationalization of the gold fields will be demanded. That's the end of the news flash. And now it's Cayley time.
Hello? Anybody there? Anybody there?
Good evening to you, sir.
Well, how do you do? My name's O'Regan. I'm from the Department of Economic Affairs and Finance Control.
Okay. How do you do?
How do you do? I'd like to have a few words with Mr. McMahon, Mr. Ryan, or Mr. Murphy.
Well, I'm Billy Ryan. Would you be some sort of a government inspector?
Correct. Delighted to meet you, Mr. Ryan.
Good evening to you, sir. My name is Tig McMahon.
How do you do?
Good evening to you. I was having a quiet chat with the pal of mine, Father Murphy, in the back bar when I heard your name been mentioned. I said to my friend, Father, there is an important personage that must not be kept waiting.
Very kind of you.
Not at all, not at all. Mr. Ryan, are you not going to offer the inspector the hospitality of the house and he all the way from Dublin?
Oh, yes, indeed. Will you come inside, sir?
Yes, indeed. It's nice and quiet in here and we won't be disturbed.
Good evening, sir. Will you be having a chair, sir?
This should fix him.
No doubt you'll be in need of a little nourishment after your long journey from Dublin.
Oh, this is very kind of you. But, you know, we have a number of things to discuss.
Oh, naturally, isn't that what we're here for? Oh, this is my friend, Father Murphy. Father, Mr. O'Regan.
How do you do, Mr. Murphy?
How do you do, sir?
Now, sir, a little touch of that'll do you a world of good. It's as gentle as a morning breeze. Your health. Come now, Mr. O'Regan, that's no way to drink that lovely stuff. I tell you what I'll do. I'll give you toast. What'll it be now? Yes, to Ireland, perish or enemies.
Perish or enemies.
You have another one, sir. Oh, no. Oh, come on, sir. You're our guest. It's our privilege to be treating you to the drink, sir.
Indeed it is, Inspector. And when you're in Billy Ryan's bar, you have no need to put your hand in your pocket. Oh, and I'd be gratified to know what a gentleman educated like you would think of this brand.
It's very good, Mr. Ryan. It's very good indeed. Well, gentlemen, and how are the gold fields?
Oh, well, now, what would we be knowing about that? We're the only sane fellas around here. What would we be a searching and a scratching for? We have our own honest labours to attend to.
Are you telling me you're not concerned with the mining? Now, according to my report, I'm given to understand...
Sir, we are, and we aren't, in a manner of speaking. Insofar as our business interests might be affected.
But only insofar as our business interests are concerned, you understand?
Yes, Mr. Murphy.
My name is McMahon.
Yes. Mr. Murphy.
I'm Whitford. That's Ryan, sir.
No, Mr. McMahon, I take it that all necessary security arrangements are made in respect of safeguarding the deposits, which I've no doubt are in a safe in your office.
In my office, sir.
Yes, your office. Splendid. Well, if I could, if it wouldn't inconvenience you too much, I'd like to examine the material so as to assess the volume.
Well, now, the fact is...
I can tell you about that, sir. The gold is in a safe place.
And it's all safe in the safe.
Exactly. That's a very good remark. Very good.
Yes, what is it?
This telegram's just come.
Oh, what is that? Not now, do you? We're busy.
The man's waiting for an answer.
All right. Excuse me, Inspector.
That's Billy's special document. To everybody.
Tell him there's no answer.
Well, time is pressing on. If I could just see what has been found to date.
Oh, well, you see, we've got very little on hand at the moment, sir. You see, we ship this stuff out regularly.
That's right, sir. We ship it very regularly, very regularly.
You ship it? Where to?
Well,
Panama?
Oh, Panama. Are you telling me you ship the gold to the Panama?
You weren't talking about gold at all. It's Steve Lenahan. The old bucko was alive and kicking in Panama.
Now, about the gold.
Nothing about the gold. It's our darling friend.
Steve.
He's alive and kicking.
Steve alive? I can't believe it can't be true.
Oh, he's alive, all right. And he's asking did we find these...
Well, now, sir, no doubt you'll be wanting to see the lovely mining going on in the morning. So I tell you what we'll do. What we'll do now is we'll get your car to drive you back to the hotel. And in the morning, first thing...
Mr. Ryan.
And no doubt representing the president himself. Well, now, his grand motor car will take you back to the hotel in a couple of minutes and you'll feel as right as rain.
Mr. McMahon, it's been delightful meeting
Thank you very much.
But I feel I must inform you you're intoxicated.
Yes,
and
indeed.
the proof of it is your face, which is all bleary.
You're quite right, you're quite right.
Look, I want to know...
Yes, anything at all, but what would a man like me know about gold?
I want to ask a
Yes,
question.
but you've been very patient and a safe journey home now. Godspeed you.
It's a good thing you had that special bottle, Billy.
Maybe. But I'm thinking we're not much yet.
Steve Lenahan is asking about his gold.
He is?
A large ball of malt on the house.
On the house?
On the house. Not that. This.
What can we do?
Well, I've got an uncle in Australia. Wrote to me in 1947. Do you think he's dead by now?
I have an aunt in America.
Let there be no panic at the bar. Now, who started this business? Who found the Parisian gold in the first place?
Why, Mike, of course.
Then he is to blame.
Right.
He's to blame.
He must be held responsible.
How?
We are the sole owners of the quarry, except for the piece we gave to Mike, right?
Right.
Now, if we go to Mike, we tell him that our consciences are troubling us terrible over the deal we made. That we'd like to sign the whole lot over to him. That will get us out of trouble.
Hey, that's a masterpiece of engineering.
That's right.
And sure, all the government will do is put him away for a while.
Precisely.
They won't hang him.
Of course they won't hang him. We're doing him a favour. Isn't he going to have free board and lodge and a clean shirt, and God knows he needs that? Free baccy porter. He'll be living like a king. Did anyone see the old fellow around lately?
He's camping out at the quarry. Stays there day and night, I'm told.
And he chases anybody away who dares to come near him with his pick.
Afraid of somebody jumping his claim.
Never mind about jumping his claim. Now, before this fella O'Regan comes back and starts asking awkward questions, this is what we do.
Mike! Mike! Is that you, Mike?
Mike, is that you over there?
It's your old friends, Mike.
That's right. Billy, Banner, Tag. Away with you. You're on me land.
Mike, hey, darling man, all we want is a little chat.
I know what you want. It's me claim you're after. That's what it is.
We only want to talk to you for 5 minutes.
Mike, don't go away. Now, what are you doing with that thing?
Away with you now, or I'll blow the 2 ears off you.
Mike, put away that infernal machine, you old fool.
We're only doing you a favour.
That's right, Mike. It's the way Billy says.
Will you stop your digging for 1 minute.
Right. What's happening? What's going on? What's happening, Tig? What's going on?
Right, whatever you're doing down there, stop it, you stubborn little fool.
The end of the world coming on.
It's retribution, that's what it is. Retribution for our sins.
Get out of here.
Stubborn I may be, but a fool never. I found it. I found the gold at last. The black gold of oil.
Oil! What did I tell you, lads? We've friggin' rich! The Shan Valley Oil Company! We've friggin' rich! Oil!